Very good morning.
Good
Good
morning, sir.
morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Today we'll try to complete the document because I'm starting something. I'm going to somewhere else because that is demanding like that. But I'm stick on to today documentation. Here I'm opening AWS. I think my screen is visible for you. Yes. Yes, this
Yes, sir.
document, this document everybody having or not? Check it and tell me. Already, am I provided for you or not? If not yet, first of all, I'll share you, then I'll continue. This AWS document is there in our group or not? Tell me first. Ever. Check it, anyone? Suppose if you are feeling not yet, sir, maybe here itself I am sharing. I think
Are you
AWS,
there, sir?
there already, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. If it is there, no problem. Because we need to follow that, you need to understand that. Where I opened that, this one, yes. Okay, why are you learning AWS means? Simply observe here Amazon, different popular cloud providers. I think they are asking generally mainly three things. Do you know AWS? Do you know Azure? Do you know GCP? Generally, nowadays we are listening only three words. Are you agree with me? In that, which is having more popularity? According to 2017, now 2023, even you check 23 also, this is a leading one. This is leading one. AWS is more popular because of it is providing more services and also having accessibility and security. Everything is available in AWS. One more thing, faith on that. Faith is also important. We are feeling that that is good service. Yes, it is providing very perfect way. Very quickly also you can access some resources. But cost somewhat but bit costlier. Here see Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, VMware, IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud, see Rackspace, Red Hat. Here is the Salesforce is also one of the cloud service. Even our Markondas are also working on Salesforce project only. Salesforce project is Salesforce. Here, Amazon Web Service is a subsidiary. What is the meaning of subsidiary? Subcomponent. Amazon Web Services. Amazon.com is they are doing different uh, activities. Among that, this is one of the activity. But nowadays, this is the popular one. It is giving more income to AWS Amazon people. This is the providing. What about share high share? It is providing. See cost effectiveness, pay as you go model. In one or two interviews, they ask, what is the meaning of pay as you go model? See, we created 10 instances. I stop it today. Shall I pay something? No. If service is running, we need to pay. I said, what about projector rental? I took one projector from XYZ. I'm having in my house 3 to 4 days. I'm not utilizing. After fourth day, if I returning, they will ask, please pay 3 days rent at least. Why? Why they are asking 3 days rent? You took 3 days back. That's why they are counting 3 days. If you took 30 days back, at least they may count 20 days rent. Why? They're daily wise, but not like that here. Pay as you go model. Pay as you go model. Just you are running the service, but you need to pay. But how you are paying? Hourly basis, not second base, not minute base, only hourly base. Only one service is the lambda service. That is only seconds wise. That is only seconds wise. Compared to pay as you go model, Lambda is bit powerful, bit powerful. That's why nowadays they are using. Do you know serverless computing? You may say yes. Sir. What is the first one? Lambda. What is the second one? Elastic Beanstalk. Elastic Beanstalk. Those are the serverless computing technologies. See, elasticity and agility. Agility means quick access. Quickly we can access. We created one instance, right? Ma, Ashwani, for creating instance, it will take hours or minutes, ma?
Some minutes, sir.
Only minutes. Even even it will say seconds also, generally,
Yes, sir.
even 30 seconds. That is the elasticity is possible. That means if you want to, you can create 10 instances within a minute. That is agility means quick access. Flexibility and openness. Open. What is the meaning of flexibility? Today I created one instance with one core CPU, 1 GB RAM. Tomorrow, same instance, you want to convert it into two core CPU, 4 GB RAM. Is it possible? Yes, it is flexible. Yes, it is flexibility. Assume you bought a computer. That computer is 8 GB RAM, 2 TB hard disk. Tomorrow you are going to service center, you are asking to flexibility. They may say, Madam, today you bought with 8 GB RAM. What about 2 TB hard disk? Maybe tomorrow what we can do? You can change up to 32 GB. But you may ask, no, I don't want 32. I need 100 GB RAM. What they will say? There is no compatibility, there is no flexibility. This system is not suitable for you. Why? That is the maximum supportability up to 32 GB only. Maximum supportability up to 32 GB RAM. Even nowadays, whatever you are buying, they are providing up to 32 GB. But here not like that. We can go for up to 4000 GB RAM. How much GB? 4000 GB RAM. I'll show you 4000 GB RAM. And openness, you can easily access. Next, not only for you, anyone can access. That is the meaning of openness. Now, security. What is the security? Here, we're having firewall. You know the word security group, somewhere I said, right? Security group. Any security group having two rules. One is the inbound rule, another one is the outbound rule. Anyone can tell me what is the meaning of inbound rule? What is the meaning of outbound rule? Yes, some people are there, right? Ramana Reddy. What is the meaning of inbound rule? What is the meaning of outbound rule? Inbound means incoming access. Outbound means outgoing access. Is it clear for you? Inbound means incoming. Outbound means outgoing. Technical word I am using one more. Inbound means ingress. Ingress. Ingress means accessing. That means providing facility to entering inside. Inside. Here security group, we are setting inbound rules. If you set inbound, automatically it will set outbound. Whatever you set it in inbound, automatically. Suppose I am going to some XYZ house. Again, I will return to my house. Why? If I know going to some other house, automatically I know how to return from their house. That is the meaning here. Inbound. Inbound. Ingress, opposite is aggress. Ingress, opposite is aggress. I hope you got it. Reliable and high performance. It is reliable. Effective communication it will provide. It is flexible, it will provide, and high performance. Performance is we can execute quickly. It is providing performance wise good. Next, AWS free time. Everybody know free time. AWS free time refers to the limited free usage of AWS services. It offers the free tier as means for a user to learn. Only learning purpose free tier are using. The free tier is available for 12 months. Maybe you know ours is 750 hours. 750 hours. We can access. We can use only one instance. If you are running two instances, you need to pay for one instance, at least per hour 5 rupees, per hour 10 rupees. That 0.00, maybe 0.01214 dollars per hour they will charge. Create an AWS account. Everybody know. I think yeah, those who are having everybody having account, right? I think no need to explain how to create an account. But nowadays, if you want to create an account, only it is using credit card or debit card also accepting. Anyone respond? Only credit
Credit
card.
card.
Only
No,
credit card.
only credit card. Here, debit card is also there. This is the old tradition. Nowadays, only credit card is acceptable. Even the latest news is same credit card, same account. Maybe if you create second account, third account, so some people are saying within a week account is closing, account is blocked, account is locking. Why? We are not paying for first account. We are creating second account. Here we are providing same email ID, same phone number. They are easily identified. They are keep tracking. They are tracking. They are blocking. That's why if you want to create second account, try to change your email ID, try to change the phone number. Everything is new means what they will feel. Oh, he is a new person. At least they will give 3 to 6 months access. Minimum 3 months access is possible. I hope you got the clarity. I said regions available. This is very, very important. If you are applying, what about interview for AWS only? They must talk about regions. What is a region? Somewhere I said regions are logical, right? Regions are logical. See, Amazon services are hosted in multiple locations worldwide. This is the location represents, US East, US West, that is the location, area representation. Maybe East, West, North, South, like that. Here locations it will represent. These locations are composed of regions. Here is the logical name. This is important. Regions are represented with logical names. What does it mean, logical names? For your convenience, I am giving clarity. How to represent. Suppose you are standing in front of your mirror, you are standing in front of your mirror. You are the physical, that mirror image is logical. At least you got the clarity. You are standing in front of the mirror. You are the physical, your image is logical. Your image is logical. This is the logical boundary. Some area we are choosing, in that area we are placing, we are creating availability zones. Availability zones, that is the data centers, and availability zones, that is the physical. You should remember this point. What are regions? Regions are logical. What are availability zones? Availability zones are physical. The physical centers is nothing but data centers. Data centers. See, each region is a separate geographic area. Geographical. Maybe generally 200 kilometers we are taking. 200 kilometers. Each region has multiple isolated locations known as availability zones. Regions has multiple isolated. Isolation means separation. First zone, some space is there. Second zone, some space is there. Third zone, some space is there. No way related. Not placed in same area because of their. If one area got a power problem, that will not affect on another area. Maybe see, take Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. Maybe in Andhra, may power problem is there. Tamil Nadu may not be there. Karnataka may not be there. In Karnataka, maybe what about in Tamil Nadu, rain effect is there. But in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, may not that much of rainy effect. I think rainy season. Tamil Nadu is facing some issues, right? Maybe 10 days, maybe 15 days, like that. They are taking different areas. Those are availability zones. Got the clarity? Regions are logical. Regions are logical. Next, we go for availability zones. I said how to they are asking in interview, what is AG? You may feel AG means not G. That is the English pronunciation Z. Z means Z. AG, availability zone. Availability zone. AG is a local data center in a region, and it can be collection more than one data center. More than one data center. In region, multiple availability zones, I said, right? That's why more than one data center is there. More than one. These are the physical data center. Physical availability zone. In one region, multiple. Here, four zones are there. Four zones. Maybe North Virginia, how many zones are there? Anyone respond? Six zones. That is the highest zones. This is the AWS, this is the region 2 like that, availability zone 1, availability zone 2. See, this is the, they provided tree structure or a hierarchy. Got it. This is the low price, it is the higher price. Based on your usage, automatically price will increase. See, EC2. This is first EC2. Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Cloud Computing. Generally, we may pronounce in different ways. ISO, International Standard Organization, International Organization for Standardization. Now, in abbreviation, if you change letter also, there is not a problem. Change letter in the sense, first one, second one, first one. See, Elastic Cloud Computing, good. Elastic Compute Cloud is your computer in the cloud. We are creating one virtual computer in a physical computer is nothing but EC2. Are understanding? In physical, we are creating one virtual. You may ask me, sir, in virtual, can I create one physical? No, not possible. In physical, we are creating one virtual computer. Your laptop is physical computer. By using your laptop, we can create hundreds of virtual computer. That virtual computer is EC2. I hope you got the clarity. EC2 provides scalable computing capacity in the AWS cloud. Where you are creating, you are feeling you are creating in your laptop. Nothing will happen in your laptop. You are using just what about browser, you are using browser, you are doing some activity where everything is running somewhere else, whereas that is the appropriate region within the availability zone. But here, which is mandatory? Internet is mandatory. Without internet, without effective bandwidth, not able to work with EC2 instances. See, use EC2 to launch as many or as few virtual services as you need. Configure security, networking, and manage storage. We'll see everything how to configure security. Security means SG. Please remember. Security means SG. I am giving technical words. Very, very important. Security, configure security, SG or NACL. Network access control. Network access control. Networking means VPC. Here networking means VPC. Here is the managed storage. Storage means see block storage. Storage means suppose SSD, hard disk and RAM represent storage. Generally, we can represent hard disk. Secondary storage is nothing but storage. EC2 enables you to scale up or down to handle changes in requirement. Whenever you require, we can dynamically change. Sometimes you may stop your instance, sometimes without stop also we can add it. Because of sometimes it is needed, it will tell. Without stopping, you can't enhance. You can't enhance. Suppose here my system is having 16 GB RAM. I want to enhance to 32. What I will do? At least 2 minutes, I'll stop my laptop. I'll attach one more module. I can restart. I may view 32 GB. Sometimes you may ask me, if I am adding pen drive, no need to restart my computer, right? Everybody know, right? Pen drive. That is what automatically it can recognize us. PNP, plug and play. Sometimes PNP is good, sometimes PNP is not good. You want to change your microprocessor. Can you change directly without stopping your computer? Microprocessor may corrupt, microprocessor may damage, right? For that, you must stop, then you must start. We are conceptually understanding EC2. It is conceptual. What does it mean? Here is the general words. Here is the AWS related word. EC2 instance components. See, basic computer components. See, operating system. From tomorrow onwards, maybe hereafter, you may not call operating system. You may call AMI, Amazon Mission Image. What is that? Generally operating system only. In physical computer, operating system. In virtual computer, same name we are calling as Amazon Mission Image. Amazon Mission Image. I hope you got it. In physical computer, we are calling CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit. This is a microprocessor. But here we are calling instance type. Instance type. That's why hereafter and in future we are calling AMI. Automatically your brain will think, oh, OS we are using. We are selecting OS. We are selecting CPU, instance type. EBS, elastic block storage. We are selecting local storage, that is the hard drive. EBS stands for Elastic Block Storage. Elastic means we can expand according to our requirement. We can increase, we can increase. Suppose in my computer, I'm having 10 500 GB hard disk, assume 10 500 GB hard disk. Can I configure 10 500 GB hard disk into your laptop? Is it possible or not possible? Anyone tell me? Can I attach 10 500 GB hard disks? Is it possible or not? Anyone tell me? To your laptop, can you attach 10 hard disks, maybe 10 1 TB hard disks? How many it will
Yes, sir.
support? How many it will support generally? One is possible? Yes. Two is
Yes, sir.
possible? Yes. Maybe three possible. Generally, we can attach two. Yes, space is also problem, right? Suppose facility is there, we can create facility. Where can you attach multiple hard disks? That is also difficult, right? But here there is no such problem. We are giving number. Suppose 10 GB is there, you may convert into 100 GB. Who will take care? AWS will take care. AWS will take care. From 100 to 1000, from 100 to 10,000, from 100 to 1 lakh. But you need to pay. That is important. You must pay the amount even though you are using or not. You may ask, sir, pay as you go model, right? But pay as you go model for only easy to instant. Pay as you go model only for instance. For remaining services, not pay as you go model. Once you opted, maybe you know Elastic IP, maybe possible today, we may start. That is the simplest AWS service. Okay. You know NIC card, many people know, right? NIC card, network interface card. Nowadays, that is the inbuilt. That's why you are not viewing NIC card. If you are connecting with internet in your laptop, if you are getting internet means internally what it is there? NIC card is there. This NIC card is nothing but see IP address. You are assigning IP address to your computer. What is there? NIC card is there. NIC card is there. Even you check here, see Windows here. Generally, I am going to Windows. See CMD. You know the word ping. Google Google Google.com. Am I getting or not? Am I getting or not? It is simply NS lookup. NS lookup. NS lookup. Just I am giving Google. Spelling is correct, right? Google.com. How many of you know NS lookup stands for? At least old batch people, freshers may not know. Old batch people, how many of you heard about Route 53? At least the word. How many of you know the word Route 53? Have you heard? Maybe from my side or maybe from automatically your side. Route
Yes, sir.
53. My in Route 53, generally we may go with the namespace. My namespace. NS means namespace lookup. What does it mean? Namespace means internally we'll see local DNS, local DNS, or remote DNS, local DNS, remote DNS, or root DNS, root DNS. Namespace, what does it represent? See, google.com is the namespace. Google.com is the namespace. What namespace duty is, if you provide a domain name, it will give IP address. It will give IP address. If you provide IP address, it will give domain name. See, I'm giving domain name google.com. Here, two types of addresses is it providing. Are you agree with me? One is the IPv4, another one is IPv6. This is the IPv6 representation. This is IPv4 representation. Maybe till today, many people know IPv4, that is the decimal representation. Here, see, this is generally taking hexadecimal representation. What is this? What is the small difference between? Here, IPv4 started with the dot representation. Here, see, colon representation. This is 8, this is what? 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit. Here 16, 16, 16 are understanding with hexadecimal representation. I hope you got it. Namespace, namespace. What is the main purpose of namespace? IP to domain name to IP. See, human very well about names, computer very well about IP addresses. Human cannot remember IP. Computer cannot remember names. That is the problem. For that one mediator is there. That mediator name is NS lookup. This is very, very important. What? How to? What is the duty of NS lookup? It provides, if you give domain name, what it provides? It provides domain name as well as IP. I am not going beyond because if I go beyond, maybe I may not complete the document. That is my intention. Here is network card. This is the IP address, IP address. We will discuss IP address when concept demands. There I'll go with IP address. Even I may explain IP address 1 hour minimum. Yes. Next we go for firewall. This is very, very powerful. I said 2 minutes, 3 minutes back. Security group SG. It is supporting inbound rules, outbound rules. But here we can set only inbound automatically, outbound automatically set it. Next RAM is RAM only. Wherever in physical also RAM, in logical also RAM. I hope you got the clarity. Operating system means AMI, Amazon Mission. CPU means instance type. Hard disk means EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Network card means IP address. Firewall means security group. RAM means RAM. Everybody, tomorrow I will ask you, you must tell, suppose my CPU, what is the alternative name for CPU? You must tell instance type. I hope you got the clarity. Easy to instance purchasing options. See, on demand. Next, reserved. Next, spot. Assume. I am giving simple clarity. Nowadays, whatever we are choosing, we are creating one instance, right? We are choosing on demand instance. We are choosing on demand. Whenever you require, you are choosing. But for on demand, you need to pay more. On demand takes more amount. Got it or not? See, build by hour. Build by hour. On demand means whenever you require, you are choosing. This is you need to pay hourly basis. I am not going because the remaining thing is most expensive purchasing option. We are choosing most expensive purchasing options only because of you may work with 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours per day. Are you agree with me? Are you working 24 by 7? No, right? Are you using 24 by 7 your instance? No. That's why we are choosing hourly basis. Suppose you are having company, that company using 24 by 7. This is not suitable for you. At that time you go for reserved. Reserved means you need to select at least 1 year. Yearly basis. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. See, allows us to purchase an instance for a set time period, maybe. A significant price discount is there. Compared to this one, 50% less. 50% less. Per year, you may pay $10, $20, or $50 based on your choosing. Based on your choosing. See, regardless of how often we use it. That means if you are using or not, you must pay here. Here, if you are using only, you need to pay. Even that too, hourly pay. Even you use 10 minutes, you stop this. They may count it for 1 hour here. Here, even you may use 1 hour, you stop it, or whether stop it or not, you must pay per yearly basis. Here is the yearly basis. Next, spot means what? Here, this on demand we are selecting. Here, spot in the sense they will provide some instances. They will provide some, maybe some instances no one is using. They will provide that one. We can choose that one. Amazon sells the unused instances. See, check it. What does it mean? Unused instances, some instances are there. They will provide, they may bidding. Who will who will choose more bidding? They will get it. See, in company purpose, they may not use spot. Why? You may ask a question. Suppose I am bidding for 1 year $100. After 6 months, you may bid for 1 year $200. Automatically, they will wind up my services. They will allot to others. They will allot to others. Why? Bidding is more. Whoever bid more amount, automatically this will move to others. This will move to others. They are one. State one. What about? They may take acceptance from our side. Maybe signature, right? Like that. Here changed by, it is charged by hourly. Hourly basis they will charge. Hourly basis. Why they are charging hourly basis? Here others may bidding more amount. Automatically this is giving to others, right? Even you are choosing. There is no possibility to choose monthly wise. They may not choose. What about yearly wise? Only hourly wise. After 1 hour, someone bid more amount, automatically that will move to others. Yes, spot is for experiments is very useful. This is for company purpose is very useful. This is for only learning purpose. It is very useful. On demand basis, reserved basis, spot basis. I hope you got the clarity. Here spot price, it is fluctuate based on supply and demand in market. Spot price, they may increase also, they may decrease also. Nobody using, they may decrease. Everybody trying to get this one, they may increase the price. How we are changed, how we are charged for using EC2 purchasing options on demand, reserved, spot, based on that they will charge. One more thing, not only that one, instance type, general purpose, compute optimized, GPU optimized, and memory optimized, and storage optimized. Here is general purpose and GPU. Both are similar type. Now observe general purpose. General purpose. Now, if you create one instance, it may take general purpose. General purpose. Compute optimized. Compute optimized. It needs more processing power. At that time, you go for compute optimized. You know the word supercomputer. That what it will do? It is doing processing power. If you need more processing power, you go for compute optimized. See, if you need more memory, you want to work with Hadoop, big data, you need more memory. Storage optimized. Sometimes you need more storage. Some databases require more storage. Memory is nothing but RAM. Please remember, memory is nothing but RAM. Storage is nothing but hard disk. Storage is nothing but hard disk. If you want to work with the databases, you need more storage. If you want to work with cache memory or in memory, at that time you go for memory optimized. GPU also similar type of general purpose. Here mainly compute optimized started with C, memory optimized started with M, storage optimized started with S. General purpose started with T. T means T2, T3 like that. EBS options optimized, elastic block storage optimized. Here, this is the word they are asking. What is IOPS? Input output operations per second. Even see there is no two O's. Input output operations per second. Input output. This is say input. This is output operations per second performance. If more IOPS, speed is very high. Companies they may use IOPS base, not they may go with general purpose. AMI, Amazon Mission Image Style. Maybe Linux, Windows, some other, right? Even Mac is also there. But companies using either Linux or maybe Windows majority of the time. Now data transfer. This is also important. Data transfer based on seconds, milliseconds, nanoseconds, it will go for input output of the instance within a single minute, within a single second, how much data is it transferred? Simply we can say bandwidth. Now based on the region also, if you are choosing your nearer region, maybe cost somewhat lower. If you are choosing longest region, maybe I want to go to Chittur, maybe 100 rupees charge. I want to go to Bangalore, maybe 200. Similar way, here also distance is more, maybe cost is increases. See AMI, image and machine image. Here is, how to choose that one. I am not going to sentence by sentence. See, a pre-configured package required to launch an EC2 instance. What about includes an operating system, software package, and other settings. Everything ready-made is there. Just like in pen drive, you may get it one OS, right? That is the what you may call is iOS image, like that. Here everything ready-made is there. Simply you are choosing, you may get it automatically. Here selecting an AMI, image and machine image. See, AMI is comes in two main categories. See, community AMI. This is important. Community AMI. Only you may get only operating system. See, AWS marketplace AMIs. In one interview, they asked, what is the difference between community and marketplace? Marketplace is coming with some extra components. See, pay to use generally comes packaged with additional licensed software. We are using community AMI. Companies must use marketplace AMIs. Why? VPN. You need to get VPN automatically. You no need to download, you no need to install, you no need to get license. They will provide with licensed. That means you need to pay more, right? Everything is clear cut, you may get it. Who will take care again? AWS people will take care. Here you can install your AMI, but you are downloading and we are installing. If it is open source, good. Some proprietary is there. Maybe you need to get Oracle Azure. Here, if you want to install Oracle, again you may have lot of burden. You need one extra administrator. Here, not like that. Everything provided by them. Automatically, they are bundled, packaged. Simply, you are using that package. See, my AMIs. We may use this one also. Why? Here already empty OS with the bundle OS. Here see, today we are installing empty operating system. There I am installing NGNX server, assume NGNX server. That one I am taking as a backup. Or simply I am creating one image. From existing image, I am creating a new image that is nothing but my image. Technically, you can say custom image. Custom image. You are creating one image. You are storing. In future, if you install it, dynamically you will get, automatically you will get whatever you install, whatever you bundled. Here pre-bundled, here nothing is there. Here we are installing, we are taking one, we are creating one image, our own image, custom image. Based on that, we are installing. In company, assume you are the administrator, you are the DevOps engineer. We are creating your own image. In future, you may use or you may give access to others also. They may also create. Suppose I am installing EKS assume. After installing EKS, I may create my image. In future, I may use this image. Automatically, I may get EKS there. Maybe sometimes some problems also get it. There we may sort it. But generally, some web servers, application servers, some databases, maybe you know already which is running. Tomcat is running. Tomcat, Jenkins, those servers you can install it. You may give access to others. They may install their OS, their AMI. Automatically, they will get those applications, those servers. That is the advantage here. See instance types, see their names we are providing. See general purpose means either T2, M4, M3. Generally T2 means general purpose. Here one more things also see are websites, web applications, development, code repos, microservices, business apps. Where to use T2, M4, M3, generally we can use general purpose. General purpose means common usage. C3, compute optimized, I said right? Compute optimized. C3, C4, CC2. Which purpose? Front end fleets, web services, batch processing, distributed analytics. Here is science and engineering apps, ad serving and MMO, gaming and video encoding. See, compared to this one, somewhat costlier. It occupies more memory, more memory. It is compute, that is more CPU needed because of if you are working with gaming means more processing speed is required. That's why compute optimizer, more process, maybe 16 core processor, 32 core processor. Even can anyone can guess it? Generally, companies using minimum how many core CPUs? Generally, companies are using minimum 32 core CPU, generally 32 to 64. 32 to 64 or up to 128 core CPU. 32 to in between 120, 128 they are using. I observed. Next, G2, P2, GPU optimized. So the mode is optimum. Two meanings are there. Best. Optimum means optimizer means best performance. If you need best, you may go for G2, GP2, high-end GPU. It is Amazon AppStream 2.0. Again, video encoding, machine learning, high performance databases, and scientific analysis we need. Compared to this one, bit costlier. Now R3, R4, X1, CR1, memory optimizer. Here see in memory databases. You know the word H2. One database is the in memory database. H2 is the in memory database. Somewhere you know the word cache. Cache is also one type of in memory data mining tools, and at the time of data mining we may use this memory optimize. I said Hadoop, right? Big data, right? Hadoop, big data, you may work with memory optimize. Next one, storage optimizer. See, NAS, network access storage, and data warehousing, no SQL. You know the databases. I said databases require, even data warehouse is the concept of within what about database. Databases supports data warehousing, data mining. If you want to work with the databases, you need storage optimized. More memory is required. More secondary storage is required. See, high IO, high density, high density. Generally, disk is slow. If you want to use performance of disk, you go for storage optimized. Here different types of compute optimizer, general purpose, memory optimizer, storage. At least we should remember the names. Compute optimizer means C, more CPU required. General purpose, maybe SSD or hard disk. Memory optimizer means we need more RAM, more RAM. Here is storage optimizer means you require more secondary storage. Yeah, the very important one is security group. How we are providing protection, how we are giving access to others by using security group only. Security group. Today we'll create our own security group. If possible, we can attach. If possible, we can attach. See the word security group. What is security group? Security group is nothing but firewall. Firewall is a network security system designed to prevent unauthorized access. You know the word authorized access, unauthorized access. Giving access to you, that means authorized. I'm not giving access, you are trying to connect. That means you are unauthorized, right? To from a private network. When do we go for? If it is general network, no need to provide security group. Only for private network, why we are providing? To prevent unauthorized access. What is firewall? To prevent unauthorized access. The firewall is nothing but according to AWS security groups. Security groups acts as a virtual firewall that controls the traffic for one or more instances. See, one security group we can assign for multiple. Suppose one apartment is there. Suppose your flat, one security guard may be there. For your neighbor flat, one security guard. Really, is it required for you? In our apartment, only one gate is there. There one security is there for all the flats. Assume 10 flats are there. You may give 200, maybe 1,000 rupees. For each flat member, 1,000 rupees. Maybe you may pay 10,000 to him. He may stay there 24/7, maybe possible, right? For each flat, you may having one separate person, you may pay for each person 10,000. 10 flats, maybe 1 lakh rupees. That is the more burden. Similar way, here also, we are creating one security group. We may assign to multiple instances. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. We add rules to each security group that allow any profit from its associated instance. Allow means we are assigning. Deny means if you don't assign, that means deny. SSH I configure means 22. The meaning is for connecting. If I am not using 8080 means not allowed to which one? Maybe Tomcat, maybe Jenkins. That is the meaning there. Allowing, not allowing. Best practices to allow only traffic that is required. What does it mean? Whatever you require, you can assign only that one. Don't allow remaining things. I'll see simple example where in the end of this. Next, IP address is there. Try to remember the words only. Private IP is there. Public IP is there. Elastic IP is there. Even we'll see at the time of creating. Instance by default having one public IP, one private IP. Instances not having elastic IP. You may ask me, okay, we know private IP, we know public IP. From outside people wants to access through internet, we need public IP. Through network, internal network you want to access, we need private IP. Okay, good. Private means within a network, good VPC. Public means from outside you can access, good. What is elastic IP? IPs are ephemeral. IPs are ephemeral. It may it may delete at any time. Suppose each restart. Here you are creating instance. If you restart your instance, public IP may change. I don't want to change. See, listen, private IPs are fixed. In interview, they are asking which IP will change. Keep on restarting your instance. Your answer should be public IPs are changing. Keep on. Again, they may ask you if I want to fix public IP. If I want to fix public IP, I don't want to change public IP. What is the remedy? The remedy is elastic IP. What is the remedy? Elastic IP. See, elastic IP means static public IP. This is very, very important. What is elastic IP? You may not say, sir, alternative for public IP, that is the static public IP. What does it mean static? Static means fix. I want to fix in place of public IP. Static public IP address for the instance. Next. Here is changeable for each elastic IP. Here chargeable. This is important. Minimum 7 rupees per hour or minimum 5 rupees per hour. That's why once you utilize this, again we may release that IP. Release that static. If you don't want, first release it, then delete it. We'll see. Just time is there, right? Now I may create one instance. I'll show you what is public, what is private, what is elastic IP. Today at least you can understand. Now I may finish my what about job in the sense I completed that documentation. You try for documentation. Any technical word problem is there, try to interpret. But just I am going to EC to instance. First check I am opening existing. Where is that instances running? Nothing is there. Just I am connecting any one instance. Suppose observe here. I am clicking this one. I am trying to connect this. Start instance. Everybody knows starting. After starting, I am trying to connect. System will provide automatically one public IP and one private IP. Just it is trying to connect it. Yes, it is running. We need to get status check 2 by 2. That means one core CPU, one core memory. That means it is 2 by 2. Now I am connecting. You know the word SSH. That is the secure shell. Copying this Windows key where I am going downloads. Why I am going to downloads again and again? Some people may have a doubt. Our what is the file? What is the file? PEM file. Anyone tell me PEM stands for? PEM stands for I am not telling. You must tell. If you don't tell, I may not tell the answer. Multiple times. Maybe keep on telling that one. You are listening and leaving, I think. Control here I am using. See, this is the private address. Check it. 172.31.41.205. This is the private. We'll see now. Is it really private or not? Not here. Going to. See, going to instances. Just click on this. See what is the private IPv4 address. What is the last number? 205. Is it matching or not? Tell me. See in 205. Here we are working with within a network. We are using private IPs. Within a network, within that VPC, 10 instances are there. Instance 1 may communicate with instance 2. Is it possible? Within one apartment, multiple plots are there. Plot 1 people may communicate with plot 3. Is it they may need permission to communicate with others? I think no need. Opposite apartment people wants to communicate with our apartment, they need permission through security they can enter, without security they cannot enter, without security permission they can't enter. I hope you got the private ip is fixed, at least you got it, ma? Yes. Number 2, public ip is not fixed. See, now remember, public ip is, what is the number of public ip? 27, right? Now I am restarting. Now I am not restarting in the sense stop and start. Listen. If I restart instance, IP will change or not? Public IP will not change. If I restart, it won't change. If I stop and start, see instance state, I am stopping. I am stopping. After that, I may start. Try to remember 90.27 is the public IP. 90.27 is the public IP. I am going to instances. There it is stopping. After clearly stops, we may get stopped. Once you got stopped, yes. Again, what I am doing? Starting. These things you must practice. If you listen only, in interview you may not tell the answer. If you practice it, your brain will capture. Oh, we already started. We checked. Public IP keep on changing. When it will change? If you stop and start. Just I am clicking once. Now check it. Mashwani, have you observed, right? In previous scenario, what is the last number? 27. Now what is the number? 45. Are you there, right? People, yes. Hari is there. Ashwani is there. Okay. Maybe Dilip left just now. Now observe what I said. Is it changing? Your intention is, even though if I restart, even though if you restart, it won't change. What is the remedy? What I said? Static, static IP. Now observe according to theory, what they said? Static public IP is nothing but elastic IP. Today, at least we will create elastic IP. In AWS 256 plus services are there, among which is the simplest service, in the sense elastic IP is the simplest service. Shall we go and create one elastic IP? Yes. That one I want to attach to our existing instance. In right side, in left side, somewhere elastic. What about elastic IP is there? Where is the elastic IP? What is the static IP? See, elastic IPs. Click once, elastic IPs. Yeah, there is no elastic IP. See, we are creating allocate elastic IP address. Allocate elastic IP address. See, it is the first we need to create, right? Actions, nothing is there. Okay, no problem. Here is public IPv4 address. See, create accelerator, global static IP address. Here is allocate. Am allocated one IP, right? Am allocated one IP, right? That IP is 184. That IP is 184. Here view details, release elastic IP address, here associate elastic IP, that is enable transfer, disable access. For whom I need to assign, this is the right click. Actions. Now what is the option to assign elastic IP? Anyone observe? It will show the option, right? Now first releasing, again I go for recreate. Release elastic IP. Release it. Actually, I need to choose instance type. Again, I am clicking allocate elastic IP address. Actually, here is the option. Add new tag. You can add. Now, where is that option? I need to select our instance. This is not that option. This is only tagging. This is only tagging. Can I go here? No. First cancel this. Okay, giving name. Giving name. What is that? kubectl. Name is for Linux machine. See, I allocated one elastic IP. This one I want to attach. This one I want to attach. Allocate elastic IP address. Allocated. After that, okay, I'll check it. We need to go there instances. Associate the elastic IP address. Associate the elastic IP address. See, now associate elastic IP address to whom? Here choose instance type. Instance. What is the instance? Our existing. Is it running or stopped? Check it and tell me. See, it is running. It is running. Now click associate. That's all. Once I associated, please remember 69.227. 69.227. Simply I am going to instance. This is not our area. EC2. I am going to EC2. Now check it. IP got changed or not? IP got changed or not? Click on this. See 227. Public IPv4 address. Public IPv4 address. What is our duty? I need to restart. I need to restart means stop and start. If I start, generally public IP will change. I said right. When it won't change, static public IP if you assign, it won't change. If it is general public IP, keep on changing for every stop and start. I stop, I restarted, I restart, automatically it will change. Why? But here it won't change. Why it won't change? We are assigning elastic IP. We are assigning elastic IP. Now I go there. I will start instance. I am starting instance. You see to instances. There it is pending to running. Once your work is over, you must remove the static IP and you must release. Otherwise, I said right, you must pay something. You must pay. Again, click on this. Now check it. Maswini, tell me, is it changing or is it fixed?
Is it fixed, sir?
When it is fixed, when it is fixed, if you assign elastic IP,
Elastic IP, sir.
if you assign static IP, how to release this? How to release this? Again you go to elastic is there somewhere? Click on that. That is important. There you need to go for actions. Select this one by default not selected ma. We must go and select. Just go for actions. Go for actions. See, release elastic IP. Release elastic IP. See, cannot be released with association IDs. What you will do? You must stop. You must stop. See what it is saying? The following address cannot be released because they are associated. Remove the association by using actions. Disable elastic IP address. Check it. Disable elastic IP is there or not? Where is that? Disable elastic IP address. Disable. In previous scenario, enabled. Now disabled, right? Even though disabled, elastic IP is already running or not? Yes. How to remove it? Go to here. Here release. Here release. Now release. Now quickly guide me anyone. How to create elastic IP? How to assign elastic IP? How to disable elastic IP? How to release elastic IP? First, what I will do? Allocate elastic IP. Allocate elastic IP. Simply click allocate. It will provide one elastic IP. Is it provided? See, must check it. Elastic IP also change. Who will provide this elastic IP? Elastic IPs are provided by AWS vendor. You don't have right to create your own elastic IP. Your duty is to click allocate. Who will allocate? AWS vendor is allocated. After allocation, associate. Associate means mapping. To whom you want to map? To whom you want to map? Here is the instance. Click on this. Maybe running, maybe stopped. Our intention is what? For running instance, I want to map it. Just click associate. I think step 2 is clear for you. It is associated. Once association means this is working. From hereafter, if you stop and start multiple times, it will be fixed. It will be fixed. Your intention is you don't want to change public IP. You go for what? Elastic IP. You want to go for static public IP. Elastic IP is equal to dash static public IP. What you want to do? You want to remove this. First, you want to remove this means just disable, disable. Where is the disable? Disable transfer. I am trying to use what it is saying clearly. You need to go on disassociate, right? Which one it is provided? Disassociate. Disassociate. Association means mapping already done. That mapping you need to clear. You need to clear the mapping. In mathematics, mapping, association, one word is there. F maps A to B. After that only you need to go and remove. Release. Release means clear. Releasing means we are telling to AWS, hey AWS vendor, I don't want, I am giving back to this. I am giving to back to this. You may give to others. This is the reusable component. They may give to others. Till now, anybody having any doubt? Please try to what about apply this? This is very important. This is very important. How to assign elastic IP to your instance? Maybe running instance we can assign. Maybe stopped instance we can assign. One static IP for one instance only. You try it for multiple instances, it won't allow. Got it or not? Only one IP for one instance. Till now, anybody having any doubt? If it is no, today I'm winding. We'll go with. Tomorrow we'll go with. Tomorrow I will start BPC because without BPC, very complex to implement multiple options. There we need what about public network, private network? Those words we may get in future without knowing what is private, what is route table, what is internet gateway, what is NAT gateway. These are the technical words. If you familiar these words, our work will be very simple, very easier. Thank you for one and all. If any doubt is there, interact with me. Otherwise, we can wind the session.